No, I'm supposed to be crazy, man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like that stuff got to be hot.
Wonder if that means your Camel Crushes will be illegal too.
Oh yeah,
They're menthol.
yeah, they're toast.
Anything menthol.
When is it going to go down? Like,
I don't know.
I don't even know.
I still
if it
can't
really
believe
is.
it's real.
Yeah.
that's when I quit smoking. I guess.
I said that when it reached $2 a pack.
Yeah, I remember when smokes were $1.25.
$1.25, $1.50. Yeah, at the bowling alley,
Yeah.
I'd go buy them out of that machine.
All right, then. Okay, you guys ready?
Ready?
Good morning, everyone. This is the Us Guys podcast, episode 108. I am Billy Blaze, Basil Hoff, and I'm joined by Rickety Pelican Seagal and Theodore Huxtable Satera and Pete E. Moss. We are the Us Guys podcast, and we were just talking about the rumors of, is it rumors or is it fact that menthol cigarettes are being banned?
I think there's a bill.
There's a bill, okay.
It. I think. I haven't read that much into
I heard
it
it
because seems
I heard it 2
asinine
years
to me.
ago that it was proposed. I didn't know it actually went through.
Well, when it went up, I know like 3 people sent it to me on my Facebook page.
Really?
Yeah.
It was recent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was.
I saw it
2 weeks
recently.
ago or
Yeah.
something like that.
And flavored cigars.
Like the cherry white owls or the. Yeah.
It's a big business. How are they going to shut that down?
I don't know. Don't know. Power, man. Flexing.
I'll self-mentholate. Or
I think you could do it pretty easy.
yeah, I don't think it's hard. I think you probably mentholate your own cigarette.
Yeah, absolutely. Get a dropper or something and soak
Yeah.
the filter.
Where there's a will, there's a way. This town will find a way. This
Remember when there's
country
a,
will find
when
a
there's
way.
a will,
We'll get
there's
through
an A? The study guide with John Ritter hosting the info.
Nobody fucking
Where there's
knows
a will,
that.
there's an A. I do know that.
Oh,
See?
God damn it. Of course you do. You two are like on the same fucking wavelength.
And it's scary.
the
Yeah.
dumbest fucking shit ever.
Dumbest wavelength.
It's almost a flat line.
Where there's a will, there's an A. Yeah.
The only thing I remember
That's how I
is-
made it through grade school, man.
Yeah. You're supposed to use the
John
same,
Ritter.
same pen or pencil you took notes with when you take the test, because the pen helps you know.
Yes, the pen has knowledge. Yeah. It was about focusing your chi, I think.
I think so.
In some weird
and
level.
Jack Tripper told you how to
Yep.
do that.
John
Ritter. Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't in character.
No, he was John Ritter. Yeah.
Yeah, according to healthline.com, the Food and Drug Administration has announced they will ban both menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars. Several studies on menthol's adverse effects. Acting FDA Commissioner Janet Woodcock said outlawing the flavor could help save lives and address health disparities experienced by communities of color, low-income populations, and LGBTQ individuals, all of whom are far more likely to use these tobacco products.
What? So there you go. Exactly. That's right. BLM, fuck that. I'm taking your smokes.
If you're questioning your sexuality, you're more likely to smoke menthol cigarettes.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Or flavored cigars. Everybody knows that the only thing you get flavored cigars for is to
Yeah.
roll weed in.
So the more generic you are, the more like, you want Pall Malls, you're fine. But
Right.
if you want some flavor in your cigarette,
You're fucked.
Some American
you.
spirits or
yeah, what a ferg.
you know what? They can pry these Newports from my cold dead hands.
Oh, there we go. See,
I'd like to see him come try to take them.
There's a sticker. There's a sticker for the back of your car.
that's right. In menthol, we trust.
Don't tread on my smokes.
Menthol life.
I'm all about that Newport life, yo.
It's cool and refreshing.
It is.
Especially after you eat some spicy hot ramen or something like that. That
It
menthol
blows-
cools your
oh.
shit down.
Yeah, let
cools
me-
your mouth down.
Let me partake since we're in the.
Short or long?
Short or long?
Long.
Yeah,
Let me
you get the caddy.
Size queen.
Yeah.
Isn't it just the filter that's bigger?
Nope.
No, look, hold it. Look at that. The thing
Yeah,
is,
we'll
this is like
measure.
a Capri, dude. This is
Yeah, the Virginia Slim, Miss
like
Tony
a-
Trio.
Look at that.
That is so
That's a whole
homoerotic.
toenail bigger.
You guys just crossed Newports. That was
Oh,
so
we've done more than-
homoerotic.
Let me see the lighter.
Yeah.
Oh, see?
Oh, let me try.
You're such a filthy, dirty little dick.
Are you giving me the short for the long?
Oh, no, I'll take them both.
Double barrel.
He is, totally. See which one burns faster.
So it's Mother's Day.
Oh,
It is.
I was going to have it be Brother's Day because the captain emailed in, but I didn't get the email until late. But the captain wants to be on. He wants to answer some questions. So I figured I'd give us a week to prepare some questions.
Absolutely.
Give you guys a week to prepare. Because, I mean, this is a fucking sea captain.
Right?
yeah.
You know?
Our first
Yes.
preacher captain
Landlocked
we've ever
sea.
interviewed.
Yeah, I mean, we need
Retired,
to know the story.
I
There is
believe
knowledge
he
to
is
be
retired,
gleaned.
but that's a question you could write down and ask Uncle Meat.
I don't have no paper.
You have a phone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you think you guys could come up with some questions this week?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to let you guys come up with most of them.
Oh,
'cause-
absolutely.
Oh, I doubt that.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Let you guys
He knows
drive
him
it.
too
Yeah,
well. He's not going to want to,
Exactly.
he's not going to want to ask
Nope.
him some questions.
I think
But
I think I might need a theme and category though, like questions about.
Sea captain.
think about everything we know about the captain, how much we've talked about
okay,
him.
yeah, all right.
and
mean,
ask
there's-
those questions.
Captain specific
You know,
questions.
I'm curious to see what you guys come up with.
Well, you remember he's also been my brother for my entire life. So
Right.
you could ask him how super awesome I was back when I was young.
Oh, yeah. Could you imagine how much this poor guy was tortured by THC when he was a kid?
Wait, why do you think he was
Why did you-
tortured?
Well, because he's your younger brother, right? That right there.
Why'd you
the
stand
biggest
over
thing.
top of me with holding a butter knife for 2 hours when I was
Yeah.
9?
Well, yeah, I used to put him through some shit.
I bet you did.
You also like to put dog balls on your
Yeah.
daughter's shoulder.
You put the dog's balls on your kids, man. What would you do to your little brother as a kid? Like, I can't imagine.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I did. One story I can think of is, those little cinnamon Red Hots? Mm-hmm. I held him down and shoved like 4 or 5 up his nose to see how many I could fit up there, and one got stuck.
Oh, dude.
God, that's an assault.
And then I tried to reach it in his nose with some toenail, needle noses or
Yeah.
something. So I tried, and this was probably when I was 8 and he was
5?
7.
Oh.
No, he's only a year younger than me.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Some Irish twins, huh?
Well,
Is that what that's
Irish
called?
twins.
but I know we used to go play football in the backyard 1-on-1, and he was not good at sports, and he's not fast. So I'd throw the ball up, and as it was up in the air real high, and he was going to catch it, I'd run full speed
my God.
down an incline and just explode into him and throw him like 15 yards. Because then we were about the same size back
Yeah,
then.
but he got bigger than you.
Yeah, he got a lot bigger than me. Yeah, and taller.
You use the laws of physics.
I did, yeah. And I'd launch him, and then he'd want to quit, and I'd make fun of him and make him play some more.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I'm sure he's got some pretty good stories of what a sweet, awesome older brother I was.
I want to hear about the last time that happened because he was too big.
No, we quit living with each other, I think when I was like 12 or 13, and he was like a year younger than me. And so, no, we quit living with it. He went to go live with my mom, and I went to go live with my dad. So, and then the little time I did live with Pat, he was living with my dad.
Oh,
So,
you guys switched off,
Yeah.
man. You guys were like oil and water. Huh?
Yeah, we couldn't be in the same place together usually.
Two worlds would collide, like matter and antimatter. Huh?
Yeah. I do remember another time
They will stand in.
in Colorado, we
You
had
were there.
like steps going down that were open down into the basement, and that's where me and my stepbrother hang out all the time. It's in the basement, play video games. Or
And you and your
D&D.
stepbrother probably tortured him.
All the time, yeah. And he would go and jump and try to hang off the steps and swing. Well, he did that one time, and me and my stepbrother were down in the basement there, and it was like from here to the doorway, maybe 10 feet. And he fell, and his arm snapped.
Oh,
And I do remember my stepbrother and I laughing at him and calling him names for doing that. Yeah, for being a little bitch and crying. But his arm was like, it was like,
At a right angle.
What's up, two
yeah,
bows?
just about. It
Why you
went
got
up, over, and up again. It was bad.
why
could
you got
definitely
2
tell.
elbows? What's up, 2 bows?
Yeah, we were pretty mean to him.
It's messed up. Well, it would be interesting to hear his point of view. You know,
Absolutely.
maybe you, it was because of your ribbing, your light-natured ribbing.
Yes. Good-natured.
Very
Good-natured,
ribbing.
that maybe that's what led him to his
Success?
Epic adventures.
Your
you know?
gentle, your gentle encouragement.
Yeah.
Pushed him out to sea.
With no skills.
Right.
Or drove him to a deserted boat to live for a year, feeding on barnacles and fighting with raccoons for food.
International waters.
Yeah, you almost sent him out of the country.
International waters.
Sent him into the eye of the hurricane on a dysfunctional boat.
But he's better now. He's successful. He's a preacher and he's a man of God now. So, you know.
Yeah, people usually have to go through some shit. To become like that sounds like somebody who's went through some shit. Like, man, I lived in the eye of the storm. I did everything. I tried. Nature wouldn't take me from this earth. So,
I have a purpose.
So I'm finding Jesus.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I look forward to talking to him. Maybe he can convert you guys. That'd be nice.
Don't go chasing hurricanes.
That'd be nice if he
I'm
can.
going to stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to.
That was our number 1 hit in 1995.
Was it 95?
I think so.
I think it was later than 95.
I bet you're wrong.
No.
Well, want a thumb wrestle?
Why don't you look it up?
Nope. You're the one who cast the first stone.
Oh, he who cast the first stone looks up the...
TLC song?
Yeah.
You cast the first
I know.
stone, pulls
I know.
out his iPhone.
Outcast and the Dungeon Family produced that. So that was, what did you say, 95?
And you say I remember a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah.
And you said it was after that.
Yeah.
I
So he
did.
was right for a punch.
What'd you say?
I said it already, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I forgot.
1995.
Nope.
1994.
4.
3.
It's not after 95, I don't think.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yep.
No, the Waterfalls a cappella released 1994.
Oh,
Ooh.
But
there you go.
in
He
fair
didn't-
play,
He didn't hear it till 95.
under Wikipedia, Waterfalls TLC song. Second album, Crazy Sexy Cool, 1994, but it said the single was released on May 29th, 1996. So, I was wrong. You were partially right. Not full right.
Indian leg wrestle over it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd fucking whoop your ass.
In an Indian leg wrestle?
Have you seen my legs? They're
No.
fucking powerful.
They're so bright, I can't.
I know, exactly.
If I'm laying odds, man, they aren't on your legs.
Ain't winning.
What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying. Like, if I'm gonna lay odds and say what's a
If
fair,
it was
what's a
leg
fair
versus
bet?
leg, but if it was leg versus intimidation factor, I would definitely win.
You do have intimidating legs, but
Yeah, he was like Sylvester Stallone in that
Yeah,
arm
over
wrestling
the
movie.
top.
He was like over the top, except for his was like a leg machine. Just one leg.
your legs come out to James Brown
What a
living in
dumb
America.
movie.
I know,
Was.
so dumb. That's when,
stupid.
listen, yeah, when was that? That was late 80s, mid 80s?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
it?
that was
late
a bad
80s?
time.
I'll say 87.
87, B-Daz?
Yeah, I want to say, 86, 87. That seems like a bad
87.
time.
Yeah. God damn, you guys are good at this dumb shit.
That's when the world wasn't right.
Late
It
80s?
wasn't.
The world was not right in the
It was
80s.
not right. Dudes were wearing real tight spandex.
That's sort of coming back.
Looking like androgynous city.
Yeah, they blew out the ozone with all the hairspray. Pour Some Sugar on Me was being played all
Yes,
the
there
time.
was. Speaking of that era,
Tons of fringe and
did you
spandex.
see Tawny Katane died?
Yes.
What?
Yep.
Really?
She's rolling over Jaguars in heaven now to shitty hair metal.
White Snake.
Here I go again on my own.
She's on a Trans Am in heaven somewhere.
Yes, she is.
She was in like 4 of his videos, and then they got married.
Well, speaking of that,
David Coverdale.
the B-Daz does have a new favorite band.
What? Oh, you talk. Oh no, I have a new hatred for a new band. A band I just learned about called Shinedown.
Oh God.
Oh, I don't. I've heard of the name.
You've heard the songs,
I
too.
swear I'd go to prison if I ever ran into those dudes.
What did you say the perfect analogy for that was what, like Route 30 stripper bar?
Oh yeah, that's
it was.
Yes, that's like country stripper bar
Around here,
stripper music.
Somerset County stripper music.
Oh my gosh, I hate that shit. It is so so bad.
It's a monster.
I want to beat somebody with a bat when I hear that shit. Like that would drive me to be a serial killer.
It is. That stuff drives. I think
Yeah.
it's the shittiest music because that fits right in with Nickelback.
Yes.
The lyrics are shit.
And it's on purpose. You can't tell me that
they're
shit.
doing that to appeal to these idiots.
downplaying
It's
to
a
these-
weird backwards American Nickelback.
Yes.
It is.
They're
It
Canadian, yeah.
Yeah. Are they Canadian?
Who Shinedown?
No, Nickelback is Canadian.
Oh, yeah, Shinedown.
So it's
I
an
think's
American version of Nickelback.
I swear
is
there.
yeah.
To me, it's like condescending because they can't be that dumb and they can't write lyrics that dumb.
And think that they're that fucking cool.
No. They're doing that on purpose to play to our worst.
It
Yes.
seems,
They're
I think you're too hopeful. I bet you they're just dullards.
You think so?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, but I think it's like they market it. It's like
They might be the music industry's last Hail Mary, though. Like
don't do it, dude. Don't do it. Come on, I can't. I can't. I have to hear it enough.
They do. They suck, man. I can't stand them.
they suck.
AC/DC, first sucky band. Kiss, no, Nickelback is above Kiss. They're the same, but
yeah.
And Shinedown would be in the top 5. Definitely, definitely. I can't fucking stand them.
3 Doors Down too. God, man, if I ever run
With Kid Rock,
into the county fair where those motherfuckers are hanging out.
and that's it. It's
yeah.
county fair music.
Yeah.
Appalachian County Fair music.
Limp Bizkit doesn't fit in your top 5?
They're in the top 10 for
They're
sure.
bad.
But Limp Bizkit is better than Shinedown, in my opinion. And I fucking hate Limp Bizkit.
Oof.
Limp Bizkit did have a good guitar player, though. That came out of that.
John 5?
Les Borland or
Wes
Borland. I thought he was a bass player.
Wes Borland, no. There was actually some talent in Limp Bizkit.
But it wasn't with Fred Durst.
Not under that red hat.
No.
God.
Durst was the problem.
Like a
I think
chainsaw.
I think I can fix Limp
What?
Bizkit right now.
Yeah.
Get rid of
It's just
Durst.
so hard
Get
to-
rid of Durst, yeah. You got a good band.
Throw Vanilla Ice up there.
Give him a try. Yeah.
That's why, like, when people talk about making America great again, I'm like, what are you talking? I bet they're
Yeah.
talking about like '87.
No, they have to be. Because after the 90s were cool.
Yeah.
I liked the 90s. I thought the 90s were pretty fucking
That
awesome.
would be a great sketch.
Late
like-
80s sucked.
Yeah.
Early 90s sucked.
Great White.
What
God
would
damn,
be a
it
good
sucked.
sketch?
An interview session for who's going to replace Fred Durst in Limp Bizkit.
Oh, we could do that. We could dress
like,
up
yeah,
like
just
that.
like every person comes
Audition.
in. Yeah, auditions, yeah, to replace Fred Durst.
But they would have to be in the same vein. Like it would have to be that.
Oh, yeah,
same,
yeah.
Like the lead singer from Nickelback.
Oh yes. Or
As Fred
Sammy
Durst.
Hagar.
Yes, Sammy
Sammy
Hagar
Hagar
would be
as Fred
perfect.
Durst.
He could do it, though.
He'd be a good fit.
He's like homogenous.
Paul Stanley?
You think Sammy Hagar can homogenize Limp Bizkit?
I believe that's exactly what he said. What's the
dumb.
science behind that?
It's dumb party music,
He's kind of right.
party music?
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did the same thing.
I never
It's
went
just
to a party
slightly-
where somebody blasted fucking Limp Bizkit.
Neither have I. I don't go to parties.
That's like some like fucking roadside flea market.
It's like nobody gets raped when Sammy Hagar's playing.
It's like high school football game
Like,
music.
yeah, that's like flatline music. Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
Nothing
about
bad happens at a party with Sammy
No,
Hagar
they
playing.
do. Oh, no, you're right. Because in college, then they listen to like Jimmy Buffett and, and
right.
try to bang people.
And
to
that's
it.
why they get real rapey.
That's
switch
that's
from
what
Hagar to
Margaritaville
Buffett,
means. Or Dave Matthews. Dave Matthews is a date rape band.
Good drummer.
Yeah, like you could like I've never been raped, but I can think back and probably the music in my head, if I ever was Dave Matthews.
That's what you'd prefer to get raped to?
Oh no, that's like
And be like,
that's
don't
what,
bite the
if it ever
mailman.
did happen.
David Lee Roth.
Eat, drink, and be merry. That's face down.
Oh, biting on a pillow?
That's how I think it's going down. Yeah. If it's ever gonna happen to me,
He's
it's
thought
gonna
of
be
it.
It's gonna be to Dave Matthews and a pillow, and yeah,
Oh.
that's right where it's at.
If I'm gonna bite a pillow, it's gonna be to Dave Matthews.
And
Just
fucking
telling you guys.
scene and scene.
I would think like Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hold
my hand. I want you to hold my hand now.
I'm so sad. Oh, man. make the dolphins cry. I only want to rape you.
I fucking hated that band.
Yeah, that's in one. That's top 10.
That's
too.
gotta be. And that song was so popular, man.
Yeah.
They suck though. Is that a full go or no?
That is a
Hell no.
Getting raped a hootie and a blowfish seems like a
Hell no.
that is a fucking John Waters scene.
That is absolutely.
That is a Stanley Kubrick kind of dementia, like fucking stick with you forever.
Who did or was it Lynch? Not John Lynch. He's the safety for Buccaneers.
David Lynch.
David Lynch movie. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Mulholland Drive.
Like Twin Peaks.
Yes,
Getting-
Twin Peaks. That
Getting
is
raped by
Dude, Twin Peaks was fucking badass though. It was.
T-Knuckles
ever
likes
see
it.
that?
I never saw
Twin
it.
Peaks
it's
was like the
fucking
introduction to techno music. Like I think that was like the very.
I remember
I think that
them-
movie almost started techno. Like,
What
in a
movie?
weird-
No, the
Twin
show.
Peaks. That's just show.
Oh.
Twin Peaks. Yeah. Like that's the first time I've ever heard any music like
I
that.
remember
in my
them
life,
talking
was
about it
that,
when I was
yeah.
little, and then I didn't watch the series up until like 3-4 years ago. And I was like, God damn, this is fucking awesome. It was
Yeah,
fantastic. I can't believe this
yeah.
really came out in the 90s.
Right.
And it was on TV.
Yeah.
And people,
Yes,
I could
yeah,
see why
yeah.
they're like, holy fuck it. It
at
is.
the
It's
time,
fucking
it was
awesome.
shocking. Yeah.
It might be a bold statement, but I think it might have started that underground weird techno movement.
Really?
Like because there was nothing before that I can
Not
that
in
I
Germany?
know.
It had to be like
I mean,
some
not on
weird
American,
shit.
not on American television, or maybe
Well,
that was
yeah.
influenced by German. But you know, in America, I don't think there was ever a time techno music was ever in my brain until I saw Twin Peaks.
In the early 80s, they had what, like the new
It
wave
wasn't
techno
new
stuff,
wave,
like
but not
New
not,
Order.
not the heavy techno, like the
Nick
like
Kraftwerk was around since the 70s, man.
Yeah.
And that was Kraftwerk
That
was popular
pretty,
as shit.
Pretty techno-y too for its era.
but it wasn't really introduced to the American public.
Right.
Kraftwerk was
The
not-
American public was busy with fucking Bon
Hair
Jovi.
metal,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, you had the underground techno shit. I mean, Lords of Acid and shit like that. The Thrill Kill Cult.
Yeah, I'm just attributing the maybe the start of it to the Twin Peaks.
Like
I
the
don't
popular,
know. Like
popular,
just
bringing to the public.
Yeah,
maybe.
even in a time frame. Like it's I don't know how it happened at the birth of techno in America, but it was right around that time. No,
I don't know.
I was
don't know.
never really into techno.
I heard about it in the early 90s is when I learned about it.
Right around the time Head Like a Hole was probably the
Yeah,
first time I
Nine
heard
Inch
it.
Nails.
That was
Yeah,
91.
that was industrial
That was
music,
90.
though.
Yeah,
Industrial
that's
music was a
true.
lot
Yeah.
different. That was early 90s for me. That,
Yes.
like Front 242, Skinny Puppy, shit like that.
I think a lot of that was birthed out of that, like that David Lynch series.
Could be, yeah, because that was kind of creepy. Yeah.
Yep.
Are you pooping? I mean,
Yeah.
farting?
No.
No, he's just listening. Has no input whatsoever on that.
Wow.
Nice.
That was
It's
Cupcake.
so gross. I don't like that kind of music.
Techno?
Yeah.
Really?
It's too. It makes you nervous. It's like classical music makes me nervous.
Oh, the high upbeat shit.
I think
yeah,
I
I like
it's
the
meant
low,
to make you nervous.
Oh yeah,
low
that's sort
down
of,
tempo
yeah,
shit.
that's
I
the
like
point
that
of
a
it.
lot. That helps my brain slow down. But yeah, that upbeat shit, I don't know. Some of it's okay. Some of the old or the European DJs I dig. They're all right.
Hans.
Hans, like Armin van Buren and well,
He says we know weird
Martin
stuff that
Van
doesn't
Buren.
matter.
Let's get into the Martin Van Buren files, please.
I used to know a fair
What's
amount of
MVB
DJs,
up to?
so
Yeah.
like trance DJs and shit.
Is this still popular for girls to DJs and pull their titties out?
I don't know
I
about
don't
pull
think that was-
titties out.
I don't think it was
that
ever
popular.
I remember hearing about that a lot. Like you'd book instead of a band, you'd book this chick, and eventually her boobies would be out.
Well, there's something like that. Susie and the Banshees used to do that. She'd come in those PVC suits and have her titties cut out and have like electrical tape over her nipples.
Like, do you mean Susie and the Banshees, or do you mean?
yeah, Susie Sue.
The original Banshee.
Yeah, but I saw. Well, I can't remember her name, but she had electrical tapes on her nipples too. And then she chainsawed a TV and hit a car with a sledgehammer.
Oh,
Wendy O. Williams.
Wendy O. Williams.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. She was in Reform School Girls.
Yes,
Oh,
horribly.
you know that
Oh,
movie?
yeah.
Reform School Girls?
Yes, it was great.
Do tell.
Oh, it was great.
It's just like a standard women's prison movie.
Late 80s USA Up All Night
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the lady from
She was in a punk band though, Wendy O. Williams.
I saw it. She opened for Kiss on the Creatures of the Night tour.
Oh.
I was a 10, I think.
Oh, you probably had a big old boner then.
Well, I was like, wow, her boobies are out. But I think they were fake.
No.
He was like, "Where's Paul Stanley?"
Oh, he always has his chest
I
out.
want to curl up in his nest.
He was so hairy.
go
Get these titties out of here.
Let me see them chest pubes. They're so comforting to you, aren't they?
His chest, no,
His
it's
chest
gross.
pubes glistening under that lycra.
Oh, all hot from 3 hours,
Yeah.
belting out the hits.
What's the weather calling for today? Lycra.
My chest pubes are moist from belting out the
There's a dewy Paul Stanley's chest falling in over the hill.
So gross.
There's a full frontal coming in.
After all those years of fantasizing about Paul Stanley, you must have had some crazy Paul Stanley dreams, huh?
No, my favorite was Gene Simmons.
Oh, yeah.
that tongue.
Yeah, he was my favorite. I didn't like Paul.
No,
No?
No, there was
you did.
no. Gene was my favorite. Always. I used to have dog chains.
Gene was your buddy, but Paul was your daddy.
No.
His
No, I
chest
swear.
nest was softer.
Yeah.
The softer chest
Gene
nest.
could be so mean, but Paul Stanley's chest pussy was. That's where I wanted
dreamy.
I feel so safe.
to be. Sailing the seas of Paul Stanley's chest.
It was a good time. I really did. I like Gene more than Paul though.
Yeah. You could try to convince yourself that, but you ain't convincing us.
Who was your least favorite? Beside the one that was only there for a couple years, or album.
What do you mean?
The one they got rid of. They had a dude quit, another dude joined, and then
There was
Well,
like
they had a bunch of different guitar players because I don't know, they couldn't get along with them. But
He's right. They did change singers, though.
who?
Kiss.
they didn't
No, they
change
didn't.
singers.
Didn't they? Ever? No.
No,
There
like
was no-
guitarist.
Peter left after the solo albums because
Drummer.
the drummer left. He was probably my least favorite.
maybe he was upset with his makeup. Like, why did he have
Yeah,
to be
Catman.
He
yeah.
picked it.
Like, they all get to be aliens.
He
and
picked
shit.
it.
lot
He
of
was from
ideas.
Brooklyn and he grew up in gangs and he had 9 lives. That's why he picked the cat. And on the first album, that's
Oh my
what he
God.
says.
That's a logical reasoning
that's
for
what he
picking a
says.
fucking
Like,
cat.
Kiss deep
Yeah,
mouth
that's the
kisses.
truth.
Yeah.
According to him.
Deep cuts.
And
with
on the
Uncle
first
Meat.
album, he didn't have his signature look figured out yet, so he let the makeup person do it, and it's all fucking weird looking. It's like bones for whiskers, and it's just different.
like shaman, witch doctor shit.
I don't know, it's just dumb looking. So probably of the originals, he was
As
my
opposed
least.
to the rest of the.
Yeah, they're all cool.
Oh yeah, Space Ace looked cool, and so did Gene Simmons.
What about Starman?
He's from Jendell.
What the fuck's Jendell?
It's a different planet. You like shit like
Oh,
that.
Jesus Christ.
He's Space Ace. He's not from here.
but it's not a.
They're all from the planet Kiss, right?
Well, probably nowadays.
Why? Where did the name Kiss come from?
They wanted to call themselves Fuck, but they couldn't. They were
I thought they were
supposedly.
knights in Satan's service.
Well, that's what hillbillies from the South thought.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Well, you're not South.
No, but I mean,
And you're not a
over
hillbilly. Well,
Well,
maybe you might be. There's a lot of hills around. here.
Jigglebilly, but yeah.
A jigglebilly.
Yeah, there's hillbillies that live around the fringes. Jigglebillies.
That
Yeah.
sounds like you.
You drift in and out. Yeah.
Sounds
Never heard of a jigglebilly?
Sounds
Never
like there's
heard
a
of it.
different definition for that
Jigglebillies?
somewhere.
Yeah, I've seen that on my 600-pound life.
Jigglebillies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
jiggle bellies,
Jiggle bellies. Yeah, I got a jiggle belly.
jiggle gun.
Jingle guns. Jingle guns. Oh, man, don't get me started
So
on
festive.
Dress it up in a
With
wreath.
with
With bells on your guns, you can.
the mistletoe.
That's what I was saying.
Guntle toe.
Guntletoe.
Sounds like a disgusting Dungeons and Dragons character. You run into the dark.
Gunteltoe.
Gunteltoe drops down from under the bridge.
We're invading Gunteltoe's lair.
Roll a savings throw, or Gunteltoe mounts you. Gunteltoe. Oh.
He's like King Hippo.
You words suck mostly.
What?
What's that?
Gunteltoe. It's gross because there's a U in there. I maintain that's the truth.
Really, though.
You look like Ulysses. That's Grant.
Ulysses is a cool name, though.
It has U's in it.
You do look like some kind of Civil War
You look like some kind of
creature.
Ulysses.
Like, yeah. You're really getting that homeless man look going.
I'm trying.
Tactical.
It is.
You're either in charge of a Civil War army or you live under the sea.
Or a homeless man.
I'm pretty sure you're under a bridge somewhere, man. In like
Downtown?
a drainage tunnel.
You look like you'd be
Catching a
pushing.
Poseidon vibe.
You look like you'd be pushing Tom Cruise in his wheelchair. In that
What movie?
4th of July.
Oh, I never saw that. Do I look like?
Dude, you look like you're pushing Tom Cruise around in his wheelchair.
Dag.
Your best homeless buddy's Gunteltoe.
They called me Gunteltoe in the fields of Saigon.
I can't go back to Vietnam. They got legends of Gunteltoe over there.
I took on the name Gunteltoe in the rice paddies at 3 a.m. while they were blaring psyop sounds through the woods.
I slept for 3 days in a rice paddy with a straw in it.
Fell in a tiger pit and I came out Gunteltoe.
I just transformed.
I killed so many men I became Gunteltoe.
The legend is born.
They had these guys that ran through the tunnels with their 45 and
Tunnel
trying to
rats.
get- Tunnel rats, yeah. The best one of those was a guy called Gunteltoe.
Oh, small.
I was a consultant for Rambo, just that one specific scene when he was laying in the mud.
Predator 2.
Showed him
I also, you might have seen my other work. You might have seen my other work in Predator when Arnold Schwarzenegger laid in the mud.
I'm in the credits. There it
That's
is.
my signature. That's my signature camouflage. It's named
Pete Emot.
Look in the credits.
at Fort Bragg. That's called the Gunteltoe.
You got to perform a Gunteltoe maneuver.
Lay in the mud to become the mud.
What other movies had mud in it?
I look like the stuff on the bottom of a turtle. I look like the turtle's undershell.
He's turtle pubes. Guntel pubes.
They call me Gunteltoe or turtle pubes, whatever you want, whatever intimidates them.
It's all the same.
I spent my first tour hanging out the side of a Huey. Spent my second tour crawling through the rice paddies.
Tour of Duty.
Man,
Tour of Duty Gunteltoe edition.
All you do is sneak around, lay in the mud,
and lay there.
rub some turtle pubes on you.
And you win.
Blend in.
He grabs up a turtle and rubs it on him.
Call of Duty Gunteltoe.
Hunt of Duty's pretty good.
Black Ops.
Moss ops.
Moss Ops.
Bog ops.
Bog Ops. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. This motherfucker looks like the bottom of a turtle. God damn.
He's pushing Tom Cruise.
He's pushing Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise doesn't have a leg.
Lieutenant Dan, you got no legs. I got guns will tell.
Fuck. Lieutenant Turtle Soup. Oh man, I don't think anyone else is gonna enjoy that as much as I did. There's no way anyone out there
That
could
was
enjoy
fully
that.
self-indulgent.
Yeah, it was all for me.
Very selfish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? Anybody do anything good this week? Nothing.
Worked.
Some works. Yeah.
I went to the hills of Ohio.
Oh yeah, the swamplands. You went
It
to-
is swampy.
It
Yeah.
is the
What the
swamplands.
fuck?
Yeah, Ohio is a flat until you get up around Cleveland. Then it's all swamp.
Yeah, I see that. I was like, that was in like the wilderness area, kind of like this,
Yeah.
but in Ohio. And I was driving back to my hotel at like 10 o'clock at night and driving these back roads, and it had just rained, and it looked like a fucking Whitesnake concert. There was fog all along the
Yeah.
roads, and I thought, like, Jesus, some kind of Sasquatch would. I thought of you.
No.
Thought you'd-
Smoke on Ohio.
I think about, what if I saw this motherfucker on the side of the road in the wilderness
here?
of Ohio?
Like a turtle trying to cross the road.
That's how he made it here.
Traffic
He's
stop.
a Pete turtle.
He rode here on a zephyr and a fog. Somehow ended up in my garage.
Yeah, I was
magical
kind of
world.
hoping I could go to the Hall of Fame, but I didn't have time.
No,
You ever been there?
no, I've never been there. No.
I've been there
When'd you go?
when I was like 10.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It sucked.
You've been there?
Yeah, I would have.
I was there opening weekend.
It felt like
So it's probably
it felt like a church for football.
Right.
Like
a shitty church.
Yeah, a shitty football church. Yeah.
I'd check it out though.
It's so like dead. Everything was gray or white.
And they were really proud of bronze sculptures
Yeah.
Yeah.
that looked nothing like the people.
They don't look anything like them, and they'd have like the costume of like Gene Simmons or Ziggy Stardust or something Jimi Hendrix wore, and they'd have the model with the
Wait, are you
outfit.
talking about the Football Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and they have like the evolution
Yeah.
of football.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
and
thought you
headgear.
said rock and roll.
I was like, what the fuck would they have Ziggy Stardust at the
fuck are
Pro
you
Football
talking
Hall of Fame?
I'm sorry.
Do you even listen to the words that are
thought
coming
he-
out of your mouth?
No. I thought you said rock and roll Hall of Fame.
Motherfucker's talking
Rock and
about
roll at
Gene
football.
He's got Gene Simmons on,
On
the
the brain,
mind.
yeah.
I wouldn't think you'd go to a
Lycra.
football.
That's his
Hall of
rape song. What Kiss song would it be that you got raped to? We know it would be Kiss, but
Fame.
what are you gonna
Love Gun.
Easy as it seems.
Oh, no.
We don't know that.
I don't know either of them. I only know Love Gun because of what was that one movie?
Role model.
Role Models, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I watched the shit out of that
That's
movie.
pretty
It's a good
good.
movie. Yeah, I even know it had Kiss in it.
Minotaur.
Yes.
Unleash the beast.
That was a pretty
Thank you.
good movie.
This is the self-indulgent episode.
I liked it because they went LARPing.
They did, yeah.
What's that?
Live action role model playing.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
playing D&D, but
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
but you
The
play it
whole end
out.
was that. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Augie, little
Would you ever
Augie.
do that?
Yes, I would.
Would you? Would you LARP?
Fuck yeah. I'd definitely
Would you
LARP?
Yeah, lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Yep. We talked about it before.
Yeah.
We'd do it. Think about going and getting really stoned or something. and
Is there any
fucking
character
going
that
LARPing?
lays in a bog?
Yes, we have one.
We could make one.
Yeah.
You could LARP a bog monster?
Yeah.
I want to be a LARP bog monster. Like just lay in
Hang
a,
out. It'll be cool.
Yeah, where-
We'd probably have to get him like a motorized wheelchair because I don't think you can walk too far.
at
can
least
you?
a push.
Depends on the day. I could just stop there and hang. You know, that'll be my spot.
His steed.
I'm gonna guard right here, guys. Under this swamp.
He's gonna LARP as like a tree, like a
Turtle.
bush.
A dead turtle. A petrified
A
turtle.
shedded turtle shell.
The Oracle.
He's that level 1 monster you have to beat up.
Got too many hit points.
Yeah, a swamp bush that does no damage but takes forever to kill.
Whatever. What are those things in Skyrim that got like turtle shell shields and shit?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Falmer.
Falmer. Yeah.
Definitely.
Bug shields.
Those sucked.
Did they? Yeah, they looked shitty too.
Well, they were like a nuisance, man. And those little kieflings. Did you ever run into the kieflings on the mountain?
Oh,
The little shitty guys that throw the spears.
Yeah, those are assholes, dude.
Yeah, they would jack you up.
But one would follow you. Like
You could get one as a follower if you played it.
I didn't know that.
yeah. And you can carry like a shitload of those spears and they weigh nothing.
Oh.
So you could carry like 1,000 of them and just chuck them at people. It's kind of fun sometimes.
From
Throwing
a
spears.
from a mountaintop or something?
Yeah, or a bridge or,
Anybody have any Mother's Day stories? I know the one of us the only one of us with a mother left like, pretended to be sleeping.
That is rotten, man. But accurate.
This motherfucker's 40 years old, like fake sleeping.
So he doesn't.
So we don't gotta go out on Mother's Day.
To brunch.
He wanted to do the podcast.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's dedication.
And if they wanted me to be there, they'd have told me more than one day in advance.
Oh wow, that's how it has to be.
You have a lot of
I'm,
shit to
I'm,
do.
No, I'm like reflecting the guilt back onto them.
Yes,
Yeah.
there you go. There you go.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever works for you, whatever you can get away with, I guess, right?
Yeah, I left flowers on the table.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Were the flowers picked out of her yard?
That would be gangster.
That would be.
That would be straight.
Like, Mom, I picked some of the plants you bought. Word.
Here.
Word.
Put them in a beer can.
Just drop them on the table.
Yeah. What if there's any moms listening? Think there's any moms
I
listening?
bet there's a mom or two listening.
A couple hot moms out there. No moms.
I wouldn't know.
I don't know who our listeners are.
That would be a really weird porno Mother's Day.
Oh,
Like,
I
mean,
think
if
that
you want to
happens a
really,
lot.
really write and direct a really good, interesting porno,
Mother's Day.
yeah, start with that title and work backwards.
Didn't they do? Yeah.
Oh man,
Didn't Justin
Made
Timberlake
by-
do that shit on Saturday Night
Oh,
Live?
yeah,
The Mother Lover.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That's a dark thought, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it
don't know.
is.
There's a lot of hot moms.
Well, especially because we're in our 40s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Shit,
Yeah.
we're looking at grandmas now.
Yeah. I always liked moms when I was young.
Yeah. You know they put out.
We're known to be a fan of the ample bosom,
Oh, yeah.
the Nell Carter effect.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. You just want to be nestled in there on a motorboat.
Crawl up in there.
See, we think of boobs when you think of chest pubes.
I'm not thinking of chest pubes. Ooh, what is that?
I think of. All right, let's take a break.
Right. Yeah, I have to censor it. Yeah.
And we're back. It is fucking cold and rainy out there today.
Yeah.
What's going
May,
on?
and
Hold it
it's
is.
cold,
Soggy bones.
wet, like a turtle's bottom out
We
there.
are feeling
It's
turtle
39.
Yeah,
Jeez.
feels colder than that.
bottom. Yeah, turtle bottom hollow.
I didn't want to get up today.
We're live casting from Turtle Bottom Hollow.
Turtle bottom. Welcome to Turtle Bottoms.
Hey, how you
Where you from?
Can I get you guys a shell full of peanuts or something while you wait?
I didn't know you were here. Turtle Bottom Shire.
Have you guys heard about like that? I saw on Facebook there's advertisements for getting like famous people to Cameo or some other app your mom for Mother's Day?
No.
Like you can not rent, but you can buy like a video message from stars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What kind of stars?
Paul Stanley.
Well, the only one I saved was Tim
Paul
Capello.
Who the fuck is Tim Capello?
The guy from the sax player from the vampire movie.
From Lost Boys.
No
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
yeah, look.
The saxophone player from the Lost Boys?
Oh my god.
You could pay him, I don't know, it varies, probably not a lot.
Yeah.
But like
Me and Liebom had a serious discussion about the saxophone player from the Lost Boys.
That's what he is.
There he is.
Yeah, Tim
Like
Capello.
she saw him like in another like a TV commercial, and she's like, "That's a saxophone player from the Lost Boys," and I'm like, "Holy shit, where did that come from?"
And she nailed it? Was that
Everybody
him?
knows.
And she nailed it. She nailed it. She's like, "Yeah."
Wow.
I still believe.
$50.
Oh, $50.
That's it.
$50.
That's
I know
worth it.
I know what you're getting for Christmas.
But there's tons of people.
We're going to get him, and he'll say whatever we want. We'll be like, hey,
Yes.
me. I like plastic dongs, too. you bottom of a turtle.
Dancing with a sax.
Best $50 I'll ever spend.
Then he'll play like a Kiss Love Gun on a sax.
Oh, belt out some love gun.
On a sax?
Oh, that would be good shit.
That'd be, yeah. But there's a lot of people, like probably Tara Reid's on there and
Oh, man. So it's all like...
What would you want Tara Reid to say to you?
nothing. None of these people. I don't want to talk to any of
You
them.
already got the message.
I got, yeah. But I mean, like $800 for some people.
Wow.
Whoa, who costs
I'm paying.
$800?
I don't know.
a
I don't
message?
remember.
What do you even search for?
Cameo.
You wouldn't pay Danny DeVito $800, like if we all pitched in to get Danny DeVito to call him
Oh, it'd be great. Yes, absolutely.
Call him
Danny
a
DeVito is awesome.
bog
now.
monster or something.
Man cheetah versus bog monster. Mantis toboggan. Monster of the bog.
This is Dr. Mantis Toboggan.
You're listening
Calling
to
Mr. Meat.
You're listening to the Us Guys podcast. This is, yeah, it would be good.
Yeah, who else would we get to call? Paul Stanley.
Yeah.
I bet he wouldn't do it.
No,
Not for one of his greatest
Sammy
fans?
Hagar
I think those are too high.
or David Lee Roth.
I think he's probably...
Skibbly doo wop.
Like the cracked out one now.
I cracked the bald David Lee Roth.
Yes.
No, he's way into like Eastern medicine and
Oh yeah.
and
done him
meditating and all that stuff.
Oh.
I'm glad you're up on him.
He looks like a dandy, but he talks too much. He does. He dresses like one.
Is he a fop or a dandy?
No, he's a dandy.
He's a dandy.
Because he's narrow. He's very like thin and lithe. Life.
Live.
And he wears, like almost zoot suitish type.
Like Zorro?
No, but it's a vest. But it's a suit vest.
Suit vest.
Like a vest for a suit.
And that's it?
No, and
No
like,
sleeves?
no, he's got a shirt underneath it.
Under the vest.
Of course.
And no coat?
No coat.
I would think he'd go shirtless.
Not nowadays.
Why?
In the 70s, he got a competing chest pube war with. Think about it. Way wispy though.
David Lee
compared to-
Roth chest pubes.
There was a chest pube war.
Oh, the 70s were full of
Yeah, it was
David
a chest,
Hasselhoff.
pulling your chest meat hair
the
out.
chest pube warfare. It was waged.
It went with the wings on the collars, I think, and the V shape.
And the pubes.
Think of Larry from our favorite show,
Three's Company.
He always had his chest pubes out.
Yeah, in the 70s. Oh, yeah. With the gold medallions.
It's the inspiration for manscaping.
Do you think, like, Danny Bonaducci had huge chest pubes?
Do you think those
No,
chest?
I don't think
Ginger.
Reds do.
Do you
I
think
don't
those chest pubes were naturally built that way, or do you think they were manicured, like a garden of chest pubes?
Who?
Anyone, any chest you
I'm
saw,
sure
like a
somebody
Hasselhoff.
did.
Do you think Hasselhoff had somebody like shaping it and sculpting it to make it look more?
know.
Definitely
Yes.
had a
I
stylist.
think so
Absolutely.
too. Yeah, a chest pube.
I'd have a
stylist.
stylist. I'd definitely have a stylist. I can't be trusted to go out there with my own chest pubes.
No.
I think I found a new career path.
I need another set of eyes on these
Yeah,
things.
chest
You know
pube
what I mean?
stylist.
Yeah.
That's going to be rough work.
Put that on your business card.
Yeah.
People are into waxing now, aren't they? And electrolysis.
Yeah,
it's
people are
just
into-
another tool in the toolbox, you know. To get the job done. I'm already thinking like a chest pube stylist, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's got it. Yeah,
You
he's
can
got
give
it
him
all
a
figured out.
fade or
After that whole Dave Matthews Band incident,
Yeah.
he changed his whole career path.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Can still taste the pillow. Can't hear a bongo the same way.
oh. What's on your list, Rick?
Belgian blue cows. It's a breed of cow that has something called double musculature, and whenever they feed them certain proteins and deprive them of certain proteins, they get like freakishly large. Like look up a Belgian blue cow.
Oh, like really muscular.
Steroids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They look like a something that shouldn't exist.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and their bodies can't handle their bones can't handle how much weight they put on in muscle.
Wow.
And then, so what? They're for meat. You do that for meat.
They're pretty much just a breeding exercise.
To fuck with.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Like the science.
Do we eat the muscles? What do
Yes.
we eat?
We
What
eat
is
muscle.
What is all the meat? Muscle.
Yeah, my sister had a theory that animals have two things: muscles and meat. We eat the meat, not the muscles. But
Is that true? That's not true.
no,
Oh no, because it would just be fat or muscle, and we eat the muscle.
yes,
There's
I
nothing
was
in
wondering.
between. Like the
no-
Oreo cream.
no.
Yeah, there's no meat.
Animals don't have meat.
Just meat.
I'm with your sister on this one. I don't know where the fuck meat comes from. I have no idea.
Ask him. It comes from a can.
As far as I know, it comes shaped in hot dog packs. Like I don't even know.
That's the source.
Oh, so
from
we.
Bob's.
Oh, yeah. So we eat muscles, huh? You would think they'd be tougher. Like
The can.
I didn't know where meat came from. I thought it was like there was like muscle, fat, and then like the good stuff was
Yeah,
like under it or something.
Yeah.
That's exactly what my sister thought.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, your sister's pretty smart, like me. You and your sister are pretty smart. I say.
Oh boy.
A Belgian
Yeah.
blue cow.
Yeah, just look it up. Like, look at a picture of one.
I think I've seen
They're
one before.
freakish.
Yeah, they look like they shouldn't be here.
Really?
No, they look like
They look like they're on steroids, like a pit bull and cows sexed it up, and then
if a Marvel comic book artist tried to draw
Hey.
a cow.
yeah.
Hey.
I was just thinking about like, am I dumb or not? Like, do you guys eat butt? Do you guys eat ass? You guys ass eaters?
You mean like hot dogs?
No. I'm talking about like human butt, like climb in there
Like poop?
to like climb in it like a dog in a garbage bag. Like
That's a popular maneuver nowadays, I think.
yeah.
Like a dog in a garbage bag. Just all
I'm like a dog in a garbage bag in there. It's so moist. It's like I should have a snorkel. Like I feel like I'm drowned. You know what I mean? I caught
in
myself.
ass juice?
I caught myself in the middle of doing that, and I was like, "What am I doing? Really? Like, I'm in somebody's butt."
Right. Why would you think, why would I do that?
You don't think about it.
Heat
You
of the
just-
moment.
Yeah.
I respect you so much for asking that question.
You just don't think about it, and then like you do it, and
The moment.
then like sometimes like a
You
curse.
stop and you're like, what?
Like every once in a while, you're just doing something, you don't know why you're doing it, or you take a moment, you think about like, why am I doing this, And
I don't think during any kind of sex, if you're doing it for sex anyway. I would hope so.
I'm not doing it for food.
I had to clarify that, man.
I'm not doing it to like introduce myself.
Right.
Hey, what's going on, man?
This is the worst fucking conversation
Let me see what you have for breakfast.
I don't think you're supposed to think about what you're doing during
Yeah,
sex.
no,
You
no.
just do what's
but
natural.
I do. Like I have crazy thoughts. Like yesterday, I was thinking, like, what if there were as many chimpanzees as there were cats? You know what I mean?
While you're eating ass.
Yeah, it was one of the. Well, no, while I was eating ass, I was like halfway through it and I couldn't breathe because I was drowning.
In what? Butt juice?
Yeah, and I felt like
spit. It's spit.
it's all kinds of stuff.
You're a selfish lover.
No,
he can't be if he's tongue and bung.
No, I'm just an introspective. I'm like, I get halfway through it. And I'm like,
What am I doing?
I ponder things. You know what I mean?
While I'm in here.
I'm just like, you know what? Like I'm up to my eyebrows in this stuff. Like I'm like a dog in a garbage bag, and it's so wet.
Dog
and
in a
everything.
peanut butter jar.
And I'm like, really? Should I be doing? Like, I wonder how safe is it? Like when you feel like your eyebrows are wet. You know what I mean? Like your whole.
That means
thing.
you're into it.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, I'm in there. You know what I mean?
I'm the Mitchell.
Well, if there's juices coming out, then
Yeah,
obviously
it was
it's
all
enjoyable.
Yeah, and yeah, it was just a big old wet mess everywhere. But anyway,
Clean it up now.
Anyway.
Clean this up.
You shower afterwards?
no.
Change the sheets?
No.
Brush your teeth?
Dude, I'm so gross with smells. Like I know it. Like everybody has things about themselves that they're not. Some people like.
Yeah.
You know, like the smell of farts, or some people eat their boogers and stuff like that. Like if I get some stink on me, I am like a dog. Like I'll leave it and then I'll roll in it.
You know what I learned this weekend? I learned that male goats, they'll put their head down and they'll piss. So the grosser male goats smell like their beard and shit. The girl goats love that. So they piss on themselves and they'll take their beard in their nose and shove it up in the goat's ass and shit like that. While the other goats pissing and shit, just to smell gross. So maybe you're part goat.
Yeah, I could be.
I think you just
You like
broke
that
some
natural
scientific
body
barriers.
musk.
Yeah. Oh, I do like a
That's
little
some
bit
science.
of
Body musk.
Yeah, I think I got a big nose, so I think I'm
You
just
like your face smelling like sex. Because you know how sometimes you get that, you get
Glaze.
that bedroom.
Yeah.
And you can walk in like an hour later and smell, ooh.
Yes.
Some
I like
stuff
coming
went
out of
down.
there like a Krispy Kreme. You know what I mean? Like I want to be coated. You know.
You want it to smell like James Brown's green room.
But just wanted, it's just a comfortable, warm feeling. But anyway, I don't know how that topic came up.
You just brought it up, though.
You did.
I was just trying to think, am I dumb?
I don't think intelligence has anything to do with that.
No.
No.
It's just,
Instinct.
yeah, you like
I think the
smelling
bunkhouse is where
juices.
it's at.
You think that's a good time?
Nowadays. It's
Is
the
it?
next level.
Yeah.
Well, if
I didn't really think about it.
If you enjoy it and like take it to the next level, make it an art form, like you
Get good at it.
could be the Picasso of eating ass.
Hey,
Yeah, I know.
you could get a canvas and paint with your face juices
Afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh,
Possibilities are endless.
they are, yeah.
and then get some DNA science analysis and see.
I just hope I don't get pink eye.
That's how you get pink
stink eye.
That is how you get pink eye, right?
I think you're right.
You guys see me next week, and I'm like,
Conjunctivitis.
I'm all conjunctivitis is up. Like, damn, dude, you should really quit or find some clean friends. Why are your friends so dirty?
Pack your biome.
Yeah, it strengthens your immune system, I think.
It does. What do they call that? They call that.
Tempered in filth.
Yeah. I love the woman that wasn't clean.
Now that's a great blues song.
Yeah.
I love the woman that wasn't clean. She gave me conjunctivitis.
You were gnawing on some hemorrhoids.
I was gnawing on that.
I didn't notice any Hemis or anything.
I didn't even think to look.
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
That could have been tongue bobbing a Hemi.
I was gnawing on a Hemi.
Is there a Hemi in there?
I thought it was a piece of beef jerky.
Oh, this oyster's got a pearl.
Damn.
I found a jewel. This motherfucker. Look at it.
Nope, not a dingleberry.
Spelunking. I was spelunking.
Now that's spelunking.
That's tongue splunking.
It's cave diving.
I think you just named the podcast.
Yeah, spelunking. Yeah, I put my mouth through some ordeals last.
As long as it doesn't taste like the bottom of a turtle shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You'll be all right.
No, everything was all right.
Still tasty.
But it was weird. Like I told you guys, like I had some drinks and
Yeah.
I ate one of those pot cookies.
Inhibitions were down.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. You know, what I mean, I'm thinking about orangutan. Like if there was this many,
Cats.
I was thinking like if there was this many. Oh, think about it, like yeah. If there
I
was
think
as
cats would
many-
win if they fought.
No, like
No.
You know how like there's just cats running around, like
Yeah.
you catch them in your garbage and
If
shit. Like you go to
orangutans
take
that
out your
many.
garbage and there's a fucking an orangutan in your garbage,
Yeah, that'd be fucked up.
and it just comes at you.
Who throws away an orangutan? A perfectly good orangutan. Like, why would it be in the garbage?
Well, because people throw away pit bulls and dogs and cats.
Yeah,
and
it's true.
They don't
there
throw
was-
away orangutans. No.
No, because orangutans have too much personality.
Scarce.
Yeah. They know how to get out of a trash can.
True.
Yeah, they could get out of a trash can.
They could
They're smart.
absolutely.
They're
yeah.
like as smart as 3-year-olds, I think.
Well,
Humans.
Not as smart as octopus.
No.
Probably not. If octopuses could live, octopi.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Yeah, if they put on like helmets and came out of the water,
Yeah,
and could
we'd be
live
fucked,
longer
man.
than like
They're
7 or 8
fucking
years,
smart,
they
yeah.
would be really fucking
Yeah.
dangerous.
Fuck
Some people think they're aliens.
Fuck
It could be.
squidbillies, octobillies.
Dude, there is a lot
that's the
more
next
alien. There is a
evolution, yeah.
lot more UFO stuff coming out. Like,
Isn't there?
They're really starting to release a lot of shit. So that's either like some elaborate distraction, or we're finding out that we are just a video game and they're watching us. We're like a live act. Like we're like hamsters, you know. And they're studying us.
I think that's possible.
You know,
do
maybe
too.
maybe they just want to see how they evolved. Like we're like, you know, kind of like how the simulation is basically like a historical simulation.
Absolutely. But you
I'm
think of
glitchy
it
as fuck.
like
I
we
need an
talked about
upgrade.
last week. Was it last week? About like the other dimensional beings. You know, what if some of them can shift into a different dimension? You can't see it. They shift into our dimension, view the little fucking ant farm that we are, and just keep tabs. Snatch up one of us or while do some
Go
experiments.
back to their dimension.
I think it's entirely possible, man.
I like to think they were watching me.
Yeah.
They're like, look at this dirty motherfucker. No concern for pink eye whatsoever.
motorboat in the bar.
They take some nose scrapings. From
Didn't
you.
even wash his face. Look at him. He deserves it.
Gang probes welcome.
He deserves that fourth dimensional pink eye.
Could be. That's why you put on a show while you're alive, because you
Yeah.
know people are watching you. Fuck it.
Can't help it. You know? Feels
You
like
know,
it sometimes.
I want to be the most popular fucking.
Character?
Yep.
Oh, for the
their
fourth
things.
dimension TV show.
Yep.
Humans.
I don't want to get canceled.
No. You don't want to be the you don't want to be the Mr. Furley
No.
or Mr. Roper, whichever one
Yeah.
they got rid of.
Yeah.
You don't want to be telling the story about how you came in second for Homecoming King.
You don't want to get voted off the island. You don't want
Why
to be
would anyone ever want to be Homecoming King? I never
have no
got
idea.
that. You know.
Me neither.
Well, you want to be you know, most people, the herd wants to be popular in high school. They want,
Daydream
you know, like that
believers.
storybook
Homecoming
kind of thing. Like,
For what reason, though?
well, just because they were taught that that's what they're supposed to be. You know, that's what they should look up to. Like, you know, little girls should want to be princesses. You know, little boys should want to be athletes or soldiers. You know,
A hero.
to where it's like, who the fuck really wants to be a soldier? Like, get told when to die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Take a step back and look at it. Yeah.
yeah. But we just let into that shit. Whatever. Everybody's just trying to get laid, so they'll do whatever they got to do to get laid.
Flap
You know?
them wings.
Yeah.
They'll eat some ass if they have to.
Or want to.
If there's the want, there's the way.
If there's a will, there's a way.
If we see a dog and it sees something stinky on the ground and it just can't wait to roll in it. That's your boy.
Is there only a certain time of day you'll eat ass, though? Like at night? Or where you get up in the morning, eat some ass, and continue your day?
Do you eat breakfast ass?
Yeah.
Ooh, I probably
there morning
would.
ass?
I probably would. I never
interesting.
really
Time of
thought
day.
about it.
An ass McMuffin?
Does it have to be
An ass McMuffin.
That sounds delicious to me.
With egg.
Oh, duck egg. A duck egg McMuffin.
Yeah, I don't know. I think as long as there's no poop back there, you know what I mean? Probably in the morning would be good before.
But then they probably have to poop.
all those overnight farts and stuff in
Yeah.
there and stuff. Yeah. But I mean, after drinking at a bar all night and sitting on a stool
Sweaty.
and eating nachos
Churritos.
and drinks and you know what I mean, and all kinds of stuff, you would think it'd be a bad move, but it's not. It's pretty cool.
Is that a full go?
It was a full go. I give it a full go. Fucking set the night off right. Like, after a good meal, you're like, it's just missing that
That has flavor.
piece of chocolate. I'm like, I got it
Mint
all.
on the pillow.
Now, do you turn over and watch a movie, or do you go to sleep, or do you get up and do things after?
Then he gets it.
Oh no! After that, like my hips hurt and shit. Like,
My neck's a little
for
sore.
real. Just being 100% honest with you guys.
Right.
After a session, your boy is out. I'm like a mess.
You fall
I'm
asleep.
a mess, dude.
Rolling with them glaze
I'm
and
like
snoring.
hanging off the bed and shit. Like,
Exhausted.
half my face is numb. My fucking hip bone hurts and my knee went out.
Like stroked out.
Like my neck is stiff. And
All
Yeah, I
gave
was
some,
just like-
some gave all.
leave me.
Yeah.
Where can I get a glass of water? Water. I'm like a dead man.
I'm parched.
I'm like the last, you think all the soldiers on the field are dead and you find one still alive. And you're like, what happened? He's like, water. Like, who glazed you, man?
I can't go on.
Who did this? Who who sprayed the field with Elmer's glue? Leave me some water. You guys go on. Leave me a grenade and some water. I'll hold them off. You guys just go on. This is it for me. I saw the brown light.
The cave pulled me in.
Pull the pin. Pull the pin.
Don't go in that cave.
No,
There's no killing what can't be killed.
there's gunt billies.
There's no stopping what can't be stopped.
Now, what if it was like a big cavernous ass? Would you still stick your face in? If it was like that
Spelunking.
big, like a softball
Oh
size.
yeah,
would you
I
go
probably
in there?
would. Yeah, I'm inquisitive about it.
Would you see?
know?
Oh, what can fit up
You're
there?
a spelunker. By the true definition.
Yeah, because I do like some humming and stuff.
Wow, wow, wow.
You see any
Because in my head, I'm like, this is what's going to set it up. Not me licking her butthole, but if I hum a tune while I'm licking her butthole, that's what she's going to remember that.
I don't know where these juices come from, but they're coming.
I'm blowing bubbles like
I don't want to think what this
tasty.
juice is.
I'm like Diego Sanchez before his fight. Blowing mouth bubbles.
the tongue test for viscosity.
You're the Diego Sanchez of butthole licking.
All kinds of head down. I got so much head trauma. I got CTE from eating ass. Sir, you've been through some stuff.
I took a few to the face. Those Hemis fought back.
We lost a lot of good men.
That's why I got one good eye.
Hemis are like a speed bag off my face.
I lost rhythm with my tongue. It got tired. Poked me in the eye. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it happens. That's the way it happens.
It's the way she goes, boys.
That's the way she
It's the way she goes.
What are you gonna do? You know, I'm just trying to live my life.
You guys just remade Tropic Thunder in an ass.
Do you put on some techno music?
No, not techno music. I can't keep up with that. I need something slow. I need I got to slow it down.
Some slow jams, like some
I don't want to throw out my back.
What do you put on?
like some funk.
No, I just put on my mix, but
What? You want your mix?
Your booty mix.
Not Shine Down.
no, oh my God, fuck that. I'd be all mad. But I realize my mix is fucked up. It's funny you guys bring that up because
I was waiting a few weeks for this.
Like Dillinger Escape Plan will come on and something. I'm like, oh man, I can't do this.
Hold on, I gotta stop. Go fast forward.
Wait, just hold on. Let me fast forward this shit. This is too fast. I don't need you getting unrealistic expectations. This shit hits too hard.
Let's put on some Peter Cetera.
Give me something laid back.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Yeah, some Faith No
Put on
More.
some Otis Redding.
Yeah. Whatever. I'll just put on my mix, man. Whatever it is.
You only have one mix.
No, I didn't even like, it's just like shit I like on YouTube Music. It'll just be like anything I thumbed up over the last year.
Right.
We'll just
It
put
all
in.
goes into the liked mix.
Yeah.
You don't have other mixes too?
I don't
Like
have
I have like 10 different ones.
yeah, I don't have anything
categorized.
specific. No. No.
You got a bung licking mix?
You got a trash can eating?
I do. I put on like
What do you put on?
I got some Keith Sweat.
Hello, me.
Meet the real bum. Meet the real. Yeah, Megadeth is not in it. No Dave. I can't be thinking about Dave Mustaine with him ass diving.
He makes an ass-eating face on it. He does. That's what I picture my voice sounds like when I'm eating.
Yeah.
In my misfit way of life.
Gives me a migraine.
My dark past is my most violent possession.
No.
No, it's not.
No,
Not
definitely not. Definitely not. Probably some 90s R&B.
You could always take it up a notch and go Slayer.
Oh my gosh.
Like Rain in Blood, yeah.
Yeah, right.
You're eating ass to Rain in Blood.
Creepy.
Yeah.
You can't have creepy. You gotta have like
Yeah.
mood shit.
It's got to be, yes.
I've never contemplated this in my life.
No, you never thought about all this
No.
together.
No,
No.
what music would I play when
I
that?
I mean,
when,
ass,
you're,
yeah.
when you're licking another human being's
Asshole.
butthole.
Yeah, I've never contemplated this. Yeah.
You have to have music.
Dave
though.
Matthews?
Oh yeah.
It would
Yeah,
be Dave
Dave
Matthews. You'd be like, honey, there's only
Yeah.
one thing that does it for me. After the incident,
It's like
unfortunately, I can't perform unless you.
Drink and be merry.
I wish I knew a Dave Matthews. I don't know any Dave Matthews.
oh,
shit, but,
dude, it's like
all the Dave
what
Matthews
he's
I know.
thinking is like a Tool Stinkfist. You know the words, but
like prison rape.
yes, It's just like this may hurt a little, but it's something you'll get used to.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to put on like some heavy metal or anything. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like my list was all jacked up. You'd be going, have a
Yeah,
couple
and then
good tracks,
swap.
and then Dillinger Escape Plan would come on and be like, dun how could it all be? And you'd be like, no.
Oh, there's I just saw something yesterday that Mike Patton's planning another Phantomus album.
Oh, no, who just came? Oh, Mr. Bungle just
Yeah,
released.
Mr. Bungle. I haven't listened to it, but everybody said it's fucking.
I listened to a couple
outstanding.
tracks on it, but
Was it good?
yeah, it's not ass-eating music.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
It's not ass worthy.
No, you gotta
I
be
give
in
it
the
0 bungs.
no, you gotta be in the right headspace for that.
0 bungs. Yep, 0 bungs. It's closed, and then that's a 5 bunger.
What was that pack of sugary candy and you would dip the little
Fun
candy?
dip.
Fun dip. But with just your tongue, you break the stick or lose the stick.
Or you ate it too fast.
you're
And you
hungry.
still have dust left.
Yeah. Or like I think of it really as like a pudding cup, and you don't have a spoon.
Yeah.
And you're just eating that pudding out of that cup.
Jello shot.
Jello shot. Yes, getting the bottom of a
Yep.
Jello shot. Yeah.
It's a fun time.
Yeah, it's a good time.
You sold it to me.
Yeah, it's sold. I'm gonna go try it.
I'm gonna go eat some ass today.
Lick 'em stick.
We're all gonna have pink eye next week, like
Yeah.
dick. That was a bad idea.
I hope I get it in my dead eye.
I hope I get it. You got a 50-50 shot.
I know.
I hope everybody listening to this eat somebody's butthole this week, so we get like
It's
in union exhaling.
Infected in my dead eye.
Can my dead eye get conjunctivitis?
I think so.
Let's test it.
I think it's not so much the eye as the.
You're gonna have to rely on feedback.
Oh, that's not going to happen. I wore sunglasses.
Would you turn your dead eye to the bung?
Oh yeah,
Would you wear goggles like shatter-resistant glasses?
like snake eyes.
I'm deep diving in the snorkel.
I don't trust this bitch.
We don't know where this has
I
been.
don't trust her hygiene habits. I'm going in with I'm putting a rubber glove.
Reckless farter.
Putting a rubber glove on my mouth.
She could be a sloppy farter.
Reckless.
Reckless, not sloppy.
Yeah, reckless. Like she just throws caution to the wind.
Yeah, I don't care. His face is back there. It'll catch whatever.
She's hiking her leg up and shit. I got him. Got him.
Got him right where I want him. Unleash the beast.
I'm gonna play him like a trumpet.
Miles Davis.
My caution is the wind.
The Lost Boys sax player. I still believe.
Blow that note.
Yeah.
Tom Capello.
Yeah, I don't believe that you knew his name. That's great.
Well, it's written on there. I would have no idea what his name was.
Did you just look up Lost Boys sax player?
No, it was on Facebook, like a Facebook ad, and he was the first one
Oh,
under. I think it's Cameo.
I'm not gonna look it up.
I don't blame you,
Yeah.
How many?
but I think you can get
Three.
Danny Bonaducci.
I don't. He probably wants Danny Bonaducci. Like they're the same fucking person.
No,
Yeah. Well, he don't have hair. He's kind of like
way
Rocky
bigger
Dennis
than Danny
now.
Bonaducci.
What do you think? Ow.
Danny Bonaducci did
Bonaducci's very
steroids.
small.
No, he's
Danny
not.
Bonaducci did steroids and got jacked.
Yeah, but he's still short in stature and bone structure.
But he got jacked. Like, yeah. Danny Bonaducci became like, King Partridge.
Danny Bungaducci.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my street.
Danny Bungaducci.
Turtle bottom.
I lick turtle bottom.
Mother's Day starring Danny Bonaducci. Johnny Turtle Bottom.
You know what? You're gonna see an app for this guy over here. And then he said, "You want to get your mom something nice? I'll lick her bung."
Hell yeah. Sign up for the Patreon today. I'll lick your mom's bum.
That's a solid deal.
I'd lick a mom's bum for somebody. I mean, you know what I mean?
It's a solid deal.
A
Yeah.
good old mom, especially like an old school mom. Never, older guys never lick bums.
Nope.
There's not a lot of bum lickers from back in the day. They're like, bitch, get back in the kitchen. They were never like, let me lick your crack for you.
Yeah, because I believe that licking a butt is not for your pleasure.
No, I think a lot of dudes are really into it,
Oh yeah,
really?
I did that shit for me.
and both ways nowadays.
And
Especially.
if somebody took the time to manicure it, you should visit it.
You're talking like bleached butthole?
I'm just talking.
Or like
anybody
people that lay in
pays
the sun
any
and-
attention.
Yeah, but you gotta
whatsoever.
not know what's going on.
Wow,
you gotta
it's
dive
it's an
in.
unspoken word. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you gotta dive in. You gotta be committed. Like
not
I'm,
think.
You're
I'm going
Jacques-
into this
you're
cave. There
Jacques
could be.
Cousteau.
Yes, exactly.
Into the briny deep. I go.
Yes, yes.
Kabungi deep.
You're
Into
hoping,
the bungy deep.
hoping the pressure doesn't kill you. You know what I mean? Like,
We wear these helmets to keep us safe.
If I go too deep, I get the bungs.
yeah.
Here we,
Got a case of the bungs. Give him some.
here we see,
My nose caught the bungs.
here we see the brown turtle.
I got a dingleberry in my nose. I sniffed too hard. You ever gone snorting berries?
No, I'm not saying take your lady to a buffet and then do it.
A Chinese
Like Olive
buffet.
Garden.
Oh,
Alfredo.
garlicky fucking breadstick butt.
We all eat American, but we all shit ethnic.
Yeah, it depends.
What if a turtle head pops out? Are you prepared for that?
I think when you are committed to excellence like I am, You know, bro, you go for it.
You're in
You
it
just
to win it.
dodge it.
Yeah.
Like wax on, wax off.
You just have to, you know, it's like it's really like eating like at a buffet. Like you just take your, you know, it's a risk.
Dive on in.
It's a risk you take. You know,
Very
just jump in.
That should be on your soundtrack. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
Eye of the tiger.
Yeah,
I would like that to play.
Brown eye of the tiger.
Brown eye of the tiger when I'm in there. I would-
Tiger's eye.
The best around works too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm gonna make you a magical playlist.
an O-hole theme playlist.
I don't want you making me a playlist for when I'm making love.
Don't think about that.
Suspend your beliefs for a
Be
moment.
little recorded messages. Hey,
It's ricketies, ricketies, ricketies.
playlist for eating
Bum
ass.
list. For us. Oh, Lord.
Yep. So you know that's what happened this week.
How many cultures eat the assholes of things?
As a food,
Yes.
I don't know. Do we eat anything's butthole? Like, do we eat deer's
There are-
butt?
there-
Is there any meat in deer's butt? No, because
I
there's a
think they-
tool to pull that out. I've seen it. That is
Yes.
brutal.
Are you serious?
It must be
Yes.
extracted. Yeah.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
a tool that they use to rip that out.
Oh,
That's-
no.
You take the whole system out.
Yes.
Where'd
It's
you
a
see that
system
at?
wipe.
It's disturbing. I've seen
Yeah.
the tool.
Where?
Yeah.
It's how you process a deer. Like,
Rickety?
Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm into a whole other shit you guys don't even know.
You're pulling out pink socks? No. Is that what are you licking pink socks?
Argyle in there.
Would you lick a pink sock? If you were all excited, you went down there to go lick into the cave, but it ended
like a
out that the
baboon.
cave came out at you.
Yes. It engaged you.
Yes. It was like the second alien mother's mouth coming out at you.
I don't know. I would say if I had a good enough time, earlier in the evening,
Pink sock it.
that's how I am.
If you leveled up.
That's how I am. You know what I mean? You show me a good time. It doesn't matter what disaster you got going on.
I'll try to
down
punch it back in with my tongue. I'll put it back for you, baby.
Tongue punching.
Did you try to tongue punch it back in?
punch,
or
just
would you
saying.
caress it
Tongue
with
punching.
lips?
If I'm with a good squad, I'm gonna jump on the grenade.
Or would you suck it like a dick?
Or would you punch it back with your tongue?
I would try to punch it back in. I'd try
You
to
wouldn't suckle them
do like a procedure.
like teats?
I would do a little bit of everything. That's why I saw what the reaction was.
He tries to fit the hemorrhoid
I'm
between
looking
the
up.
gaps in his teeth.
Oh, it would fit. It would fit in these gaps. These are him.
He puts them on, rakes them, and pulls them out.
These are noodling gaps. I call that noodling. These gaps in these teeth are for noodling. I put them to
Oh
work.
my God.
That's right. I'm a man. Filthy
Sock punching.
sock punching. No, listen. You need to make people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And if you
No,
go
I get
down
it.
there and they got a baboon butt, or blown,
Can't act surprised.
you can't be surprised. You just gotta be like, oh, this is exactly what I was.
I rolled the
into.
dice.
I'm in.
I think that's a level beyond comfortability.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think if you're with a loved one, you wouldn't be like, holy fuck. You
Yeah.
know, but if you're with some,
Stranger,
or
You know.
mostly stranger,
right?
and they break out a fucking grape
I'm
orchard
just saying
back there.
that's beyond comfortable. That's
So you're saying that would draw the line for you? You met somebody, you had a good time.
I'm saying that's what you're entwined in DNA there.
Yeah.
In
Well,
your
you're
mind, yeah.
entwined to DNA no matter what.
Right.
That's a level of commitment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he ass worthy? Yeah. Ask yourself.
When you go down on all those areas and then you kiss your
Yeah.
lover in the mouth, there's all kinds of things happening at that point. The game is over. You know what I mean? Science. There's all kinds of chemistry.
Never go ask them.
It's a petri dish.
Yes. You're just asking for trouble.
There. You're doing mouth science there.
Yes. And that's
I think that's a valid form of science. Mm-hmm. Mouth science.
Yeah, I learned a lot of my
Linguistics.
abilities from watching animals. Watching dogs,
bonobos.
watching bonobos. That's how they deal with all their social
Do
problems.
bonobos eat ass?
I'm sure they do. They fuck for like greetings. Like
Yes.
that's how they relieve stress. They're not even all that violent, man.
They just bang.
They bang. They bang it out.
She bang.
You know?
You can get him on Cameo too.
Can you?
I think for $30.
Really, he's cheap.
Who is he though?
What's that dude's name? George?
William Hung.
Wow. We didn't say what you like. Bill Hung.
I would.
Bill Hung's bung.
Bill Hung's
Billy Hung. Hi, I'm Billy Hung. You're listening to the Us Guys podcast.
And Billy Bung.
Billy Bung.
Turtle scraping, starring Billy Bung.
Mother's Day. Barnacle scraping. We're deep muff diving. Going for the pearl. Not the front pearl. The back
dirty
pearl. The dirty pearl. That's the name of his ship, is the Dirty Pearl.
Yes, the captain's ship must be named the Dirty Pearl. Calling you out, Cap.
Here's our first question for him next week.
Yeah, what's the name of your ship?
Name of your boat, the Dirty Pearl.
Rickety wants to know.
He needs to know.
So stay tuned next week. The captain, if you've listened to previous episodes, we've talked about his adventures down south and, well, at least our imagination of his adventures.
Right.
And we're going to try to get him on next week if he's not, if he's not busy. So there you have it.
Yeah.
Tune in.
Special guest.
All right. Anybody got anything else? Got anything else on the
your
list?
There's nothing else on my list, but
All right. Well,
actually, there is a new science that's being developed. Is a study of ignorance. It's agnosticism. Yeah, it's being taught at like Stanford as an actual field of study of how human beings comprehend ignorance or the lack thereof.
How they comprehend ignorance.
Or how they deal with it, how it affects your daily life.
If you're ignorant, you don't realize you're ignorant.
Yeah,
but you may realize that you're ignorant about some things.
but
I realize I'm
it's
ignorant.
kind of the science of studying what you don't know.
Realizing that enough people, we talked about, I think again about this last week, is how people just blurt
Agnosticism,
shit
I
out
think it is.
and don't
Yeah.
realize
Yeah.
that they're like, are you really that fucking... Ignorance is bliss.
Did they mention Shinedown fans
No, they did
No.
not.
in
No.
that study?
Agnosticism.
porn star dancing.
Agnosticism is the word. Yeah. But,
Agnosticism.
yeah, it's an actual field of study about how we don't understand things and how we react to statistics, how different things are filtered through. There's some science behind it, but
Did this start with the last election? With the last presidency?
It's like 10 years old. It was something that they kind of saw coming, like the fields of people that study really important things. They were one step
ignorance?
ahead of this. Yeah, yeah. Like the Republican Party did not invent, like blinding and blending ignorance. No, it's something that's been around for a long time.
And the manipulation of.
The manipulation of the human mind and process. Yeah,
Right.
and that's what. But I was fascinated to find there was a field of study actually dedicated
to it, yeah.
dedicated to that. Yeah, agnosticism. Yeah,
There you go.
you can be an agnosist.
Learned a little something. Learned a couple things this week.
A little bit of science. Learned more than a couple things. Yeah.
Learned a couple things.
Got smarter.
Yep.
Hope you did too.
Yes. So there you have it. That's episode 108 of the Us Guys podcast. Enjoy your week. We love you. And if you'd like to contact us, you can email us at usguys. Us is USGUYZ guys. Wait. USGUYZ
Podcast
at gmail.com. You can find us on YouTube, or if you're listening on iTunes, you know that. Give us a like and subscribe and a comment, or don't. I don't give a fuck.
We're gonna do this if anybody listens or not.
I don't do this for you. I do it for me.
We've learned that today.
High numbers are cool, though.
I live for me, not you.
Yes. So have a good week. We love you.
No, I'm full of your crazy, man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like it. That's That stuff got to be hot.